I've got something for you.
What?
I said I'd write you a poem.
Oh my God, I didn't write you a poem. I completely
I've written
forgot.
you a poem and I'm going to have to perform this. So this is like, because it's not good, but if I don't deliver it, it's going to be terrible.
Okay. Oh, I feel terrible now. I didn't write you one back.
Okay.
I'll have to do it for next week. I'm excited. Hurry up.
Give me a minute. I got to center myself. From the moment I wake up until I go to sleep, I'm obsessed with the Housewives. I want to wear them like last year's Versace. I'm all like uncool. I'm tardy for the party. And then I found you, who is gonna check me, boo. And now we are the moment, a pair of Herman Monster shoes. And when I feel not today, neck, you're my plate of sprinkle cookies. And we rank all these bitches for their outlandish lookies. And I pray there's no day when they shut their legs to married men and we have to bitch about our real friends again. From Big Frank to Little Frankie, from Big Frank to Little Frankie, you're a prostitute whore, because I know that you haven't fucked half of New York.
Okay, you need to publish that somewhere because Housewives fans need to hear that. That is, I can't believe you managed to incorporate every single tagline of the seasons past, present, and future. That
took me time.
I can imagine that's every. See, now I can't do one now because it's not going to live up to that. That is absolutely insane. That is so good.
Thank you.
That is so good. Oh, right. We have to work out how to get the guys.
I've embarrassed myself, guys. So you have to. So that was my gift. Your gift to me has to be, everyone. I want you to tell everyone who's listening. I want you to tell one other person about this podcast. I think because our numbers are like growing nicely, but I think if we could get a nice little first anniversary bump,
yes,
be good. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Say, listen to this poem.
Yeah, just give them just tell the friends to listen to the poem. That would be, that's enough. But if they want to go back and listen to other episodes, that would be great too. Absolutely.
And next weekend, welcome to this week's episode of They're Not Even Real Housewives, though, podcast. I am just about joined by ever so slightly hungover to Johnny.
Yeah, just a little bit.
She went off and had a midweek floozy, guys.
I did. Me and my husband had a cheeky night away in a hotel about half an hour down the road in the seaside, and we partied like we were 21, and I'm suffering today.
Which I'm quite glad of because it sort of soothes my jealousy.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm glad you're a bit rough.
Yeah, take like a nice hotel break and then add a bone-crushing hangover the next day that not even a Burger King could sort out. It's like evening and I'm still suffering. Like I'm still sweating. You know that sweat you get?
I do.
And I don't feel clean. And I had the best shower of my life today, guys. The best shower of my life. The water pressure was incredible. And I still don't feel clean.
I have to find you this picture. A mate of mine sent me a picture from her honeymoon, which is always terrifying. I think, fuck, what are you sending me a picture of?
Yeah.
And it was a picture on the bathroom of the hotel they stayed in that said, checkout is at 10 a.m. Please be aware we have the best showers in the world, so get in early. And I was like, that is a boast.
Yes, I'm here for that. I'm absolutely here for that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Life. So Potomac reunion part 1.
Potomac reunion part 1, which now feels like a long time ago. But whoo.
It was I wasn't even looking forward to the reunion. And then
I was so pissed at Robin.
Yeah, and then part 1 just kind of gave me all the feels.
Tell me your thoughts.
Well,
what about the seating?
Well, I love the fact that was a topic of conversation.
The whole thing.
Well, because Bravo have now started to release the seating charts, right? Because they're tired of people leaking it. So obviously it's a bigger of a deal than I never really understood why it was such a big deal. Like, who cares where people
sit? It's just like
sit?
ranking, isn't it? Like the close right on the right hand of God.
But like they were also very confused. But I really liked it because I got to see. I kind of felt like main characters were either end of the couch,
Yeah.
and then like a rando in the middle, and you got to see their facial expressions.
Yeah,
and
there
like
was some great reactions
to the stuff. Like
Karen's reactions the whole time. Karen's reaction to Robin being married. Face for days.
Oh my god, my favorite part I think was when Ashley announced that she fell in love with Luke, and Mia went, "Oh no." Was just
when Mia's going, "Oh, that's a bad decision." It's like, "Oh, look at your life."
In fact, Mia, that entire part 1 was everything to me.
I loved it. I love Mia maths. That's great.
Well, okay, so
it's 40% and there's 12 people, and I'm not going to explain it to you. Okay, cool, sure. Keep talking, it'll make sense.
When Giselle was like, if she'd have said 7, I would have died. Oh, and it's like Ashley, she did secure the bag. Like, just
Ashley.
Okay, so it actually kicks off with production being incredibly shady. With
production are great, getting them all coming in.
But it starts with the recording of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
And then the flash to Andy talking to her about why she's putting it behind a paywall and all the rest of it. So I really enjoyed that. So they must have scrambled to get that in before they released the episode.
Who said on Watch What Happens Live thoughts and prayers to anyone paying for the reasonably shady Patreon?
Someone said that.
That was very good, but I don't know who said it.
Who said that? Was it Matt? Was it that Matt? Was it that Matt guy?
Yeah, that Matt guy.
Yeah, thoughts and when he was on with Melissa.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely! I love it.
Yeah.
But yes, they all come in. They all sit down.
They're all like, everyone's upset that it's early, other than Wendy, who is actually busy.
Well, the way Wendy got out that car, honey.
Yeah.
Like a boss in the big coat and the glasses. Yeah, Wendy was killing it. She came.
And Robin's like, it's the middle of the fucking night. And Wendy's like, yes, this is called morning, bitch.
Yeah, this is what time.
This is how you get shit done.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's talk about the looks, because I feel like Giselle actually looked really good.
Giselle did look good. I don't like the dress still, but she did.
She looks like a Christmas
face
bauble.
Looks amazing.
Yeah. She done. Wendy's dress doesn't look good sitting down.
It's not a sitting down dress, it's a dancing dress.
Yeah.
Karen's hair makes Ashley's naked, and her I just don't think it's doing complimentary things to the boobs, because they're like being squashed into her body.
They look like spaniel's ears, don't they?
It's not a great look.
It's not a great look. No, I agree.
I think Karen's hair makes less sense. Now that
it wasn't even done well.
No,
there's
bits.
Like it's coming off the head. Like it just, not here for that. Not here for that.
Not here for it. I'm actually not really here for Candice's hair.
No, Candice's hair looks basic in comparison to her dress.
Yeah, exactly. In comparison to the rest of her.
Her Cookie Monster dress. She's so shady. I love it.
It was great. I think that was
with your dwindling uterus. The Twitter world is really upset about her coming for someone's uterus when she's trying to reproduce.
Yeah, I hadn't thought that. It's not great karma, is it?
No, but at the same time, I don't
believe in karma, so.
Do you not?
I don't believe in anything. I'm a nihilist. I can't touch it, and even then, if I can touch it, I'm skeptical.
Fair. But you believe in vaccines, though, right?
Oh yeah. I believe in science. Absolutely, fully believe in vaccines. Yes, please.
We're not quite there.
No. I can see that. I can touch it. I can see the evidence and go, oh, look at all the people who didn't get vaccinated. They're very poorly.
Okay, cool. All right, we're on the same page.
Love vaccines. Love science. But yes, believe in some things, like believe in gravity. No, believe in like a tax system.
So the part 1 was basically Ashley and Mia's section, and then I'm assuming part 2s and part 3s will be the other ones. But basically,
yes. Ashley, there's only part 2 is like everyone else, then isn't the third part? Oh no, I'm getting confused. Isn't the third part the sit down with Robin?
Well, I don't know. Actually,
I don't know. I've maybe fused that with Salt Lake.
Oh yeah, because we thought that was going to be the Jen Shah sit down, didn't we?
Yeah. I'll be really surprised if part 3 of Potomac is the Jen Shah sit down.
That would be everything. Her and Robin talking about how they managed to like do shady shit on a reality TV show and then charge people for it. Yeah. So Ashley basically has been completely fucked over by Michael Darby.
Oh my word.
And she can't understand.
She doesn't understand why people are upset.
And why Candice is confused that she's like, but you were taking the piss out of my generational wealth, but your man is paying for you. And even then you didn't secure it properly.
Yeah. No, yeah. She's so dumb.
So explain to me how you could be in a long-term marriage-ish.
Yeah.
And have 2 kids and get nothing out of it.
Nothing. I have no idea how, but she hasn't got nothing out of it. He's bought her a house.
Yeah, but that house comes with conditions, doesn't it?
Well, he can't have bought that much of that house either because the mortgage is huge.
Well, that's what we were trying to work that out the other day.
Yeah, he hasn't bought it for her outright, and he has a key, so he's just bought himself a house.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Do you think why are they making such a big deal about him having a key? I didn't get it. I think it's perfectly reasonable for him to have a key. As long as it's used properly, like it's not abused.
Yeah, but what is the chances of that happening? Because if it was a reasonable, actual, real people in real life and they co-parented in a sensible, healthy way, I'm sure there are loads of people who have that and it's absolutely fine. But not Michael Darby. He's going to wait till she goes on holiday and then he's going to go and fuck people in her bed.
And video it and then leave the tape on her pillow.
And shit on her fucking sofa. I mean, no. He's going to go around and fuck the nanny. It's just like, no, it's not.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know. I think that's quite a leap of co-parenting to have a key to the other person's house.
Yeah.
That's best case scenario, I'd say.
Yeah, that's if you're friendly exes, right? Like,
I just think also most people would have an intermediary.
Yeah.
Like I know people where like they don't have a key to their exes, but they're on really good terms with their like ex-mother-in-law and she has a key sort of thing. Like so if there was an emergency and you had to, I don't know, do something, you'd have a way.
Yeah.
And the same, and then that's like a two-way street. So the grandma has both keys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I just didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it is the Michael Darby element of it, isn't it? It's not just him having a key, it's who has the key.
Yeah, it's who has the key.
Yeah.
Though I can't see that any of those other women would let their ex-husbands have a key.
I mean, Giselle really shouldn't say anything because she let her ex-husband come back and eat the pom-pom. So,
I mean, Robin Dixon's married her fucking ex-husband.
So I don't really understand why any of these people.
She lets him have keys to other people's hotel rooms.
When she said, "Can we just make it clear that no married man should be in a hotel room alone with a woman?" Like, really, Robin? Because at this point, you knew.
Hear yourself, woman.
Like, you knew what one had been doing, and this is what you're still saying on national television. Like, what?
How dare you fucking judge
the holier than thou? The holier than thou attitude that those green-eyed bandits have is incredible.
It's unbelievable. I'm like, can you remember your life?
Yeah, absolutely. Can we also talk about the fact that Giselle is clearly coming back for next season? Because when she offered Andy the pussy when he turned 60, he said it will be a HR issue. So if he wasn't planning on renewing her, it wouldn't be a HR issue, would it? So she's clearly coming back. She's clearly coming back for the next season. And I'm like,
you're the only person who's taken that home from that story. Right.
So I tweeted this and everyone else doesn't seem to be as up in arms about this as I am. Like, why is no one else putting this together?
Everybody is looking at the headline of going, sorry, did Andy just say he would fuck Giselle?
Well, no, he didn't not say he would.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone would fuck Giselle if they had the opportunity.
Do you think she's going to say that she was made uncomfortable by that conversation?
I think she will come up with something because he turned her down.
Come up with something, yeah.
If he'd have done it, I don't think she would have said anything. But because he said basically no, she's going to now make that a thing. Like Andy, then we exchanged phone numbers and he slid into my DMs or something. I don't know. She's going to have something to say. But would you fuck Andy Cohen? I would. There's something very daddy-ish zaddy-ish about him. That
oh yeah, super. Yeah. I just think he's a notch too far of a narcissist for me.
Right. I mean, I don't think it would be very good sex, but
it would. I'm not sure that the other person makes a huge amount of difference to the sex he has. I think as long as he's there, he's happy.
Oh,
he just wants a mirror.
Oh,
and like, yeah. He's a busy dude. I get it.
So what else happens? Mia's businesses get grilled.
I was upset in the flashback of Ashley and the house and the summer house and the Luke and the key and all of this, that it made me realise that we didn't see enough Uncle Lump.
Oh, he doesn't. What was it Giselle said? He comes to play. Like, oh.
Yeah, I just thought we should have. I wish he had a little guest spot on the reunions.
I agree. And
when they bring their husbands out.
And her mum too. And her mum's just like,
but her mum makes me sad.
Why?
Because I just think she's sad.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Uncle Lump, I'm like, no, you could actually learn something from him.
If this man speaks sense.
He's fully holding down being a human.
Yeah.
And he's not strangled you.
Which he should have done by now.
Yeah, we talk about Mia's business. We talk about how she spent all the money on the house. And
multiple
then
rental properties.
Because they're bi-coastal. Now, it is well established that our geography is not great.
But I understand how the coasts work.
But I do understand where the two coasts are that we're referring to.
And which states roughly are in which.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the middle I don't really understand.
If you're not having to fly for some time, you haven't gone to the other coast.
No.
You're in a tri-state area. That's the same coast.
Yeah, absolutely. But why have a house and a condo? I don't know. But when
I have no idea. It all sounds, the more she talks, the dodgier it sounds.
When Auntie came for her, it was just like, so you don't really believe in monogamy? And then she was like, what was the question? She's on fire, and I love the fact that she's an open, like she's genuinely
she does,
an open
yeah.
book. And
I
really
think that's quite shady of Andy, because
really shady. Like
that would have pissed me off.
He's not monogamous.
No, I don't think, but I'm not sure that's by choice. I just don't think he can manage.
No, this is true. But I thoroughly.
So why am I being so harsh on Andy this week?
I don't know. Like, you better watch yourself.
I'm gonna have to say sorry.
Yeah, because I mean, like, he gives us our entertainment.
Mm.
You can't be so mad. You can't be mad at the boss man.
I'm not mad at him at all. I don't know where this is coming from. I thought he looked great. It was a nice suit.
Yeah, Andy always looks good though.
No, the last Miami one, he looked ropey. He was like, "Oh fuck, am I?" Like the last Miami reunion, he was like, "I've made some bad life choices."
What else?
So I didn't understand how she was the CEO, but she'd lost her job, but she was still working, but she's been bought out. It just doesn't work, right? It's just lies.
Well,
it's just a house of cards, isn't it?
I don't know, actually, because I don't have experiences in publicly traded companies. And from my understanding, it's a publicly traded company. That's how they're able to have the level of investments that they have and like the different franchises, because they don't own all of they own the name, don't they? And then they own some of it, but then they franchise out. So I think it's
like Pizza Hut or Burger King or.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's a publicly traded company, which means that you would have a board.
Okay.
That can have, so regardless of how much of the business you own, you still have to sit on the board. Okay. And then you have people can vote you in and out of the board, in and out of the position that you hold. So even if you're the CEO and you own 60% of the business, if there's 8 other board members and they vote you out and say you can't have that, then they can vote you out. That's my understanding of a
But when they
publicly traded
vote you
company.
out, do they not have to pay you off? Or do they just
They
sack
usually
you?
have like a
So you get
severance
sacked,
pay.
but you still own it.
Yeah, so if they, like what she said, so if they sell the
fuck?
business, she can get a payout from what she will take 60% of what they make from the business, but her day-to-day role can be gone. And I don't think, well, in America they don't really have severance pay, do they? They just fire you and then like fuck off. So that's my limited understanding. So I think what she was saying makes sense.
Could be okay.
But I don't think she explained it well.
So then the question is really just why they sacked her.
Well, I think what Robin said was spot on. I reckon she was taking money from the company bank account.
Oh.
I think the embezzlement thing, I know, not Robin, Giselle said it. I think Giselle obviously adds sauce to everything that she says. But it does seem a bit like they were tired of stuff, or they did, like Mia said something or she did something and they're like, do you know what? Fuck off. And now
it's not worth it. We have a legitimate chiropractic company here. We don't need this.
We don't need this. Like
it's not that complicated. Everyone in the world has a bad back.
But then at the same time, when she said, what was it she said a couple of episodes ago? Well, G doesn't have any money. Do you remember she said that?
Yeah, she did.
So I think Giselle might have like hit the right angle there. They were dipping their money into that company. But I mean, if you're earning $450,000 a year, you're telling me the only thing that you can do is live off your savings. You don't have any assets in like any other liquid asset. Like
Well, they don't if they don't own property.
But how are you spending that much money per month? Like, what are you doing?
Well, she's been looking after Jacqueline and all her family and
paying X amount of money to doctors to tell her she has a rash.
Yeah, she's got to pay a lot of medical bills. I don't know. I mean, those kids are quite little, aren't they? Because it's like, I don't know, school, people burn through money, don't they? I don't know how.
I know, but like 40-something thousand a month. I would
by
say.
the time it's taxed and everything.
Yeah, true. And also as well, she was paying for 2 rental properties that she didn't even stay in. On the other coast, 1 state away.
And this is apparently a town where people pay 13 grand in a mortgage. So
amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's managed the money well. But also, if you're being done for embezzlement, possibly in the future, saying wouldn't you say you had no money? Or else they can't ask for it back.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
So then we get into the Candace of it all. The meat of the episode.
Oh, Candace is too much.
Well, firstly, tell me what you think of Chris's message to Giselle and her general being appalled that he didn't talk to her in the season. So
without knowing that he sent that message before seeing the show, I think it was a perfectly reasonable thing for him to say. He was like, look, if I made you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry, but like clearly that wasn't his intention. He wasn't trying to do anything. He wasn't trying, look, if I made you uncomfortable, I'm a stand-up guy, whatever, that's fine. I'm okay with it. And I think it wasn't an admission of guilt because he didn't do anything wrong. He might have put her in an uncomfortable situation. And her harping on the fact that he lied about who offered to take who to the hotel room and I don't think it was him lying. I think it was generally, I can't remember the series of events. So I don't know. I also feel it
like it's really like, it's, I don't think it makes much difference.
No, absolutely not. And then,
like, if your opinion is that you shouldn't be alone in a room with a married man, when they say, should we go to your bedroom? You go, no.
Yeah. Well, she thought her glam was still there, right?
It's just bull, isn't it?
Yeah, she was trying.
I was slightly disappointed with that message. Like, from a moral standpoint. Like,
because I don't think he should have sent it.
Well, I think he decided he wasn't, like, earlier on he'd said, hadn't he? Like, I'm not going to apologise, I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah.
So then, and I can fully understand why he did, because you just be like, God, just make this fucking go away. Just shut up. And like, I'm sorry if you felt uncomfortable. Because he didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable. But I don't think he should have needed to send that message.
Yeah, no, I agree.
He didn't do anything wrong, and she was horrible to him about it.
Yeah.
Like she's used it as a whole thing, hasn't she? Like for entertainment, when it's actually fucking up his life.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what she said. Like, you're taking one incident to try and fuck up a family.
Yeah.
When we should have been focusing on your dwindling uterus.
And that is really the canvas of it all, isn't it? Okay, she has just had a hysterectomy.
Like, come on.
It's quite seriously.
Like, that's a big operation. That's a big deal. That's not a small thing.
Don't cut a bitch when they just cut a bitch. Calm down.
I know. And they took all her lady parts. Like,
I liked it when she said, "I'd take your apology and shove it up your ass."
Not accepted. Was Antico's response? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that was then Robin was like, maybe we should all agree that nobody should be in it. Like, babe, practice what you preach at home before you start telling us how to live.
It's always, we do not throw stones. Oh, these women, honestly. The hypocrisy of it all. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to part 2. I also
really enjoyed watching the preview of them. Like I like it when you get a bit behind the scenes. I liked watching them like extend the sofa.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, this is quite a sensible modular unit, isn't it? It's quite a good idea.
Practical. Yeah, I quite like it. I need one of those in my house. You can just like
we all need one of those at Christmas, right? Just extend that out a bit.
My only concern is like, where do you store the other part?
Yeah, it's obviously deeply impractical in that sense. Yeah,
I mean,
you have to have an arrangement with your neighbours where they have friends over at the opposite time that you do.
Oh yeah, you could just swap. Yeah,
you have an extension per street. I've thought this before when there should be a kind of community dining room.
Yeah.
So that you can go, but like once every 3 years, I have 16 people round for some event and nobody has any space for that. That must happen.
It must happen. Yeah.
But this is probably village halls, isn't it? That's probably what the answer is.
Yeah, but no one has village halls anymore.
Well, they do. They just live in villages.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
No, not yet. In like 50 years.
No, not ever.
Oh, okay.
And if the alternative is that I have to go to a village to hire a hall, I could just go to a restaurant where they also make your food.
Well, yeah, like
they got big tables and everything.
They serve you.
They fucking sorted it out, the dinner situation.
Absolutely. Anything else happen?
I don't think so. I was really intrigued by that like fishtail plait thing that was happening at the back of Giselle's head.
I didn't see that.
You have to look. We had her from the back view, and I was like, oh, I don't understand how hair works because I've never had long hair. So anything that's got those structures, they've got to be like made in a way, haven't they? I was like, what's happened there? Must take fucking ages.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to see Jacqueline, aren't we? We're going to get.
We are, and she brings the receipts.
Yeah, and Mia has like a kind of bedazzled box of receipts.
Which I can actually see Mia having a bedazzled box.
Oh yeah, no. If anybody's been bedazzled,
it's Mia, 100%. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's probably what the foreign body is inside her. That's causing her all these health issues.
It's a concentration of glitter,
like some rhinestones
and Swarovski.
That just like escaped.
Yeah, like do you remember as a kid there was like a panic that children were swallowing magnets?
Yes, I do.
Like those magnetic earrings.
Yeah,
and they like clumped together. That's what's happened to me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In a big lump in her ass.
Oh, we're going to hell. Oh. Yeah. All right. So what's next?
Jersey.
Oh my
God. I'm loving Jersey.
The new girls are
they're so good.
They are everything. And listening to Rachel's plight about having babies.
Oh my God, yeah.
Gianella.
It's so, I mean, it's better than we hoped for.
If I have another baby, which is never going to happen, I'm calling it Gianella. One boy or girl, I don't care. Especially if it comes
out.
Yeah, especially if it comes out like her.
Yes,
she's so. That girl is too cute. I can't take it.
I feel like she should have some more words.
Why? She's 2. I know, but I know a lot of 2-year-olds that don't even speak.
I just think I had very gobby. We had gobby children.
Yeah. I mean, my kid was speaking. My daughter walked at 9 months old. She was speaking full sentences by a year.
I have no memory of my children not being able to speak.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And like fully complain.
Yeah, absolutely. And full sentences too. Like, well, tell me about myself in a shop.
I had this week. But if we don't believe in Jesus, are we allowed to have pancake day? I was like, look, do you want pancakes or not?
Yeah.
Do you want to pull at that thread?
Why?
I was like, we are allowed to have pancakes, and we're allowed to have pancakes on other days.
Yeah.
So he fully believes that Christians are only allowed pancakes one day. Yeah.
It's the gill. It'll get you.
So we can have pancakes whenever you want, as long as you don't believe in God.
Yeah. Oh God, we're raising some fucked up humans. But no.
So we come right back into the mozzarella party with Teresa telling Melissa that she can be a bridesmaid.
Yes, and then Melissa was like, no, which I thought was good. Yeah. I thought I saw the first ever glimpse of the real Melissa.
Okay, tell me.
When she was like, stop putting it on me. I didn't do anything wrong. And then when she said, do you want to be in the wedding? And like Melissa like rolled her eyes and was just like, no. That's like saying when your ex-boyfriend wants you back and it's like, no, you can't have. Yeah, like that. I thought that 10 seconds was like the most real Melissa we're ever going to get.
See, I had a moment watching Watch What Happens Live where I just thought, oh my God, I've forgotten that Melissa's a person. And that she's not just a puppet. Like, I've forgotten that she's the housewife and it's not Joe. She's like the accessory.
Can we talk about the fact that Teresa was on Watch What Happens Live and Louis was sitting next to her on the stage, but Melissa was on it and Joey Gorga was in the audience?
Yeah.
If that's not a hierarchy seating arrangement, I don't know what is.
I think Andy's had enough of Joe, hasn't he?
I mean, I would. He's
I mean, who hasn't?
Just his argument with Louis at the end of the episode, like Louis just ate him up. Like
he annihilated
him.
I mean, Louis not a smart man, and yet he ran circles around.
However,
him.
I know we're jumping ahead, but I have to say, I do agree with this whole the in-laws should be invited to the wedding. I agree with that statement because they're an Italian family. That's just what you do. It's like in Asian families, it's the same. Jamaican families, it's the same.
Yeah, it's reciprocal at this point, and it's not like you're having a little wedding.
No, and they have been good to them.
Yeah,
like they've been in their lives for like 20-something years.
Yeah, and they're like local, aren't they? It's not.
Yeah,
like these are people that you see at the events. It would have done no harm, would it?
No.
It would have made it would have been no skin off your nose.
Absolutely not. But anyway, go back to the beginning. So,
and it's quite nice, isn't it? I think to have some more can you imagine in an operation that big, to have some people who you can go, this needs to happen, like something.
Yeah.
Like to have some kind of people who were kind of obligated to kind of help you out a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you need those things at family, don't you? Go, can someone just like shut that door and move that kid?
Yeah. Yeah. Can we go wrangle some guests for pictures, please?
Yeah. Can somebody take that drink off whoever's being sick?
Yeah.
Because the staff are being staff and holding back a bit.
Yeah.
Like, all that sort of, or like talk to this old biddy or whoever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go to Dolores's house.
Oh my God.
I love everything about this scene, every single thing. I love the dog called Dog.
Yeah, but that dog's always been an epic dog.
I love Dog.
Yeah.
I love how Dog is like so high up in the seniority of that house. Everybody comes in and says hello, Dog.
Yeah.
Hi, Dog.
And Buzz Lightyear,
Mr. Potato Head.
Is he? What was it when she said he's lost loads of weight? She was like, "Is he a French fry now?" I died. I absolutely died. Who knew Paulie was funny?
I think he's prepped. I think he's tried. I don't think this is off the cuff.
But can we also talk about how Frank Catania hasn't lost any weight? He's
I
still
think
huge.
he has lost weight. You know, he is huge, but I think
that tan is something else.
oh my god, he's so tan.
That tan is something else.
It's
so
like
tan.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
I don't even know what do bodybuilders put on themselves.
Paint.
Yeah, it's like
shoe polish. It's like shoe polish.
I feel like it's like fence sealant.
Yeah. It's rod seal. That's exactly what it says on the tip.
It's so much.
I was going to come visit you in the hospital, but they wouldn't let me land my spaceship. I hear they charge you double for that. Oh, and when he said, don't send a woman to do a man's job, I was like, oh no, he didn't.
He's very bold.
Very bold.
He's so brave.
I mean, wouldn't you be scared of Frank Catania?
I'd be fucking terrified.
But then he's so sweet. Like he probably walks into a room and people are scared, and then he orders an apple martini and people are like, oh fuck's sake.
I think he makes a really conceited effort to like hold his hands together in front of him. Like
instead of like gesticulating wildly.
Yeah, he's like, I am being small and I'm being calm.
Yeah.
And it looks really like
could you imagine him when
it looks a bit of a sort of priestly gesture.
When he was in his steroid phase back in the day, the rages he would have flown into.
Jesus.
And I can imagine little Dolores be like holding him down and like slapping him, being like, Frank, this is unacceptable behavior.
Yeah, she definitely knows some sort of like secret knee neck lock or something, doesn't she?
You know in like the Avengers movies when Black Widow strokes the Hulk's hand and calms him down and like goes back to being Bruce Banner. That's what she does. She's like, she knows the secret lullaby to like calm Frank down.
She's rubbing him with more tan. It'll calm him down.
Then he has his photo shoot as the
Easter Bunny. It's so well pitched. Dolores is a genius.
His face when he does the face at the end with the basket. It's the fact that the dog is in the basket. It killed me.
I love the fact that there was an Easter wreath on the door. I was like, this is really set. I really they're really committed to this. And they've done it at the front. Like it's on the fucking street. Like, can you imagine what her neighbours were thinking? Like, the fuck
doing stuff.
is happening?
And then it's like when little Frankie comes out and I'm like, oh, is he going to take his top off?
No.
I was getting all excited.
He's just like, what is this?
Yeah,
like,
why? But then he gets involved. He rubs
He's being very encouraging.
The cooking oil on his dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's that's something you're going to have to talk about in therapy.
Oh, oh Lord. And then is it the photo shoot with Rachel and her baby?
No. Then we have lunch with Marge and Melissa and Jackie.
Oh, and Jackie
where Marge looks great.
Yeah, she does.
I really like that outfit.
She's on round 2 of her injections at this point.
But I really like her with the bob.
And I love the cardigan she was wearing. Everything was lovely.
And the shorts, yeah. And then it stop now.
I just think it's hilarious that Jackie has the audacity to talk about how anyone dresses. Have you seen some of the stuff that woman wears? Danielle,
bargain basement, man.
Danielle called it judgy bitch. Judgy.
Call a spade, and she is a judgy bitch.
Oh. Everything. I think Jackie's met her match, and I think she's. But even with you got the flash forward to next week's episode when Jennifer Aiden tries to say something, and Rachel was just like, "You need to shut the fuck up," and Jen's face was like, Wait, what? Someone's just spoken to me like how I'm supposed to be spoken to because I'm insane. But yeah, no, I don't think
it's the fact that Jackie tells herself what she wants to hear because she's like, I have no issue with her. I'm like, oh, why would you say that? I don't say I have no problem with people who I have no problem with. It's implied.
Yeah, like I go about my life.
If you think I've got a problem with you, there's a good chance that I do.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening by accident. If we're getting on, you won't think I'm a dick, will you? I'm gonna get messages like, you're a dick to me all the time. Like, oh, I thought we were fine.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh. But Jackie looks incredible. Her face, her skin, everything.
She looks glowing. She looks so much better.
Amazing. I really don't like Jackie, but I really respect the journey that she's on, and I think it's incredible. And I think
I would like Jackie in real life.
Really?
Yes, because I think she would be more relaxed, and then I think she'd be fine.
Yeah. Fair.
Maybe like is too strong.
It's strong. Yeah, that's a strong term.
Yeah. And they say they feel bad for Jen. So this is the demise of Jen.
Yeah, so this is the part of Marge I don't like. When she does this, she throws out wild accusations and she drops these massive, what did you call them?
Because she'd won. She'd won, hadn't she? Like, she won over... What did I call her?
When Marge says stuff, you gave it a tag the other week.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Marge Barbs?
Marge Barbs.
Yeah, I think that's what you said. She's out of control and she's like, fuck, this woman is allowed to have a moment.
You had a row and you won. So actually just shush. Just be quiet in your victory.
Let it go. Unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary.
Even though I don't like Jen, I think she's a dick.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Jennifer Aiden. Love-hate relationship.
I'm just happy that she's sticking with the curly hair.
Yeah, she looks good.
She looks so much better with the curly hair. That's the end of my enjoyment of her. Then we go to Cake Smash.
But every time Melissa walks around with a bag, I'm trying to check if it's real. Like that Fendi didn't look, those F's didn't quite match up on the scene.
I'm making Fendi? You into a seam bitch, aren't I?
Yeah, or is that an indie?
Fendi.
Yeah. Then where do we go next?
Then we go Cake Smash.
Oh, okay.
With Gianella.
She's so cute. How old are you now? 2, and she holds up one finger. Oh, come on. Oh, she's so cute. And that poor guy. It's like, just give me another year.
What is his name?
John Fuda.
John. Big John. John. What's their surname?
Fuda.
Yeah, he's just like, and they're so young. What is the rush?
She's 2, the other one's 3 months old.
And she's like 31.
But she wants to get it out of the way. I can understand now. If you're going to do it, just get it done.
I didn't like the term opening the sunroof. Oh.
I mean, also as well, has her body healed enough after a cesarean to just have another kid? After 3 months? I've never had a cesarean. I don't know how it works, but
you're not allowed to drive for like 2 months, are you?
I'm pretty sure it's a brutal surgery.
But it's that thing, isn't it? Because you're only supposed to have 3, aren't you?
What, cesareans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I've heard, that like 3 is, after 3, this like scar tissue and stuff, because obviously you can only see the scar from the healing from the out, if healed outside in. So like the worst of the healing, I think, is on your uterus.
Right, got it.
So I don't know if maybe you think the younger you are, the or like you're in a period where, like, because obviously they've had fertility issues, so you're thinking, oh well, the younger and the quicker, and we're in a good place. Maybe it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe. He's probably looking at the price tag. How many thousands has he just spent on those 2 kids?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, I need a year to bank some cash to be able to pay for the next one.
I mean, who would want to be pregnant with a tiny baby?
Yeah.
Like, whilst you have a baby, pregnant while you have a baby.
Yeah.
Like, give yourself a break.
Mm-hmm. She's looking for them Irish twins.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, she's. Oh, I bet they'd bump for twins. I bet they want. I bet she wants 4. I bet she wants 2 boys now.
Yeah, probably. Well, she's got a son already. She said
they have got the older son.
The older son, yeah. So she says she just wants 1 more. I don't know, but I just think they're very cute, and I'm obsessed with Gianella.
I like the way she was like, but she just went straight. She was like just talking into the like she was talking about the photos, and then she went, "Do you want another baby?" And he literally in real time went, "What?" Like, fuck.
Yeah,
that look was very much the like. Yeah, I've seen that look in like in several scenarios of husbands, isn't it?
Yeah.
Usually, I feel like it's more alongside the "I'm pregnant" statement. I'm going, sorry.
Yeah, that's how my husband's face looked
Yeah.
when I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. What? But we only did it. I know. But it was, I know.
Turned out it worked.
Yeah. One time's what it takes, babe.
And then she talked about like the story, and then he was really lovely when he was like, he didn't know what to do, did he? He was like, because that photo shoot was happening, and he was like, my wife's crying.
Right, I know. I know. Oh,
he came across well. He's a nice man.
He does seem really nice, doesn't he?
I like both the new husbands.
I thoroughly enjoyed his gift bag at boys' night as well. That was everything.
Nappies and Pepto-Bismol.
The shade. And Frank Catania was like, I need all these things. Everything to me. He's a good addition. I'm telling you, stellar casting by the Bravo team. Stellar casting.
He fits right into Guys' Night, doesn't he? Though, because he's got like one of those surnames that men get called.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's like a luck of the draw with stuff like that, isn't there?
There is, yeah. And then do we go to Danielle's house?
I think then we go to Teresa's house and we see her with the Buddha, and then
and she's doing all of the journaling.
Yes, journaling.
And Gia walks in strategically with a tray to have her salad.
Is that? Why? And like, doesn't that house? All of those houses have like 22-person dining room tables.
Why are you
having a salad on a tray?
That was such a staged moment. Yeah. I don't believe any of that. I don't believe Gabriella just walked in. She came out in hives because she had to lie on camera.
Yeah. She doesn't want to do this.
Yeah, that's why she came out in hives. Not because she was stressed out. It was because you're making her lie on camera. You're making
her sit there and fucking lie. So yeah, Gia says how the Gorgas only turned up for filming,
which is fair. If that's the truth, it's fair. Whatever, like they got a paycheck, so move on.
It's kind of wanky it is wanky to be like, oh, I'm all about family, and if they weren't there more, like I feel like if my sister was in prison, I'd make quite an effort.
Yeah, but you like your sister.
I do. I also think I can't see the parallel universe where she's in prison.
Yeah, fair.
Like maybe, I don't know, one of those, there's like those people who get arrested for rescuing people from the Mediterranean. Like that's the sort of thing that she might go to prison for. She's not going to prison for mortgage fraud. No,
but I mean, Teresa didn't really commit the mortgage fraud though.
No, but my sister wouldn't sign something without reading it.
Fair. Your parents didn't raise no fools.
No, she's smart. Yeah. And
that poll was very staged. I didn't like it.
It was so weird. And I just thought, I felt really bad for Gabriella because I just thought she's never wanted to be on this show.
No. What are the odds of having 4 daughters that are all absolutely fucking stunning?
Oh God, yeah, they're really good looking, those girls.
How the law of averages would state you would have at least one or two that are duds. When Joe Giudice is the father.
Well,
come on.
I do not believe he is Gabriella's father.
She doesn't look like the rest of them, does she?
She doesn't look anything like. I think she got swapped at the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy, by the way, is Kathy Wakili.
Yes, thank God. Oh dear Lord.
I was like 4 days because I refused to Google it. And I was sitting there for like 4 days, like what the fuck. And then anyway, sorry, random. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's a couple of episodes ago we couldn't remember her name, and there we go, I've remembered her name now. Her
with the short hair and the eyes.
Yeah. Rosie's sister, what was her name?
I love it that like, because that family reflects my family's names quite strongly. So I find it great that I couldn't get to Kathy, as that's my mum's name.
Right, and your name's Rosie.
Yeah.
Shameful. Absolutely shameful.
Yeah, I couldn't make the connection. That's how my brain works.
Yeah.
I thought Louis in that conversation looked unhinged.
Yeah, it's not right. I love the fact that he's supportive and he's doing his thing and he's trying to protect his family. But the way he goes about it, I'm telling you, he's a walking red flag, that man.
He is just a fucking disaster.
Absolute
I'm
disaster.
realizing how much I judge men by how done their hair is. I'm thinking this more and more because I'm watching Vanderpump Rules, which I'm very upset about. Talk about later. It's very upset.
Are you upset because you're watching it? I feel like we had this conversation recently.
We did. We had this conversation on tape. I'm upset because you said it was going to be fun.
I didn't realize.
And they don't all live in shit flats anymore.
I didn't realize they reverted back to season 1. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Everyone is so sad.
I know, but then we had a couple of seasons where everyone was like doing their thing and everyone had bought a house and everyone was happy.
Who aren't sad are because they're like so self-involved.
Yeah, but Lisa Vanderpump makes the show though.
Yeah, she does. She's great. I do like the moments where we just get to see her in the kitchen and it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis looks insane. He's a walking red flag. And like when he's like not in control of his hair, like just leave the room. I was just like, the fuck, man? And it's kind of not fair then at guys like that he gets to try and be like in control when he's just sat there in his living room being like bitching about Joe Gorga.
Yeah, that was the same day as well, wasn't it? Because he was wearing the same top.
Yeah, he needs to up the wardrobe.
Yeah, he wears a white t-shirt and jeans every day.
Yeah, and he doesn't do the dressing up, and it's
no.
But then when he's tried to dress up, he did wear a bedazzled jacket in Texas, so that was a bad look on the roof.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I think my brain blocked that out. Like a bad memory.
So then we see Danielle going to look at Melissa Gorga pretending she's being a fashion buyer.
When she's pulling outfits, darling, she's pulling out. How many times did she have to say that?
I was like, no, this is not what you're doing. Oh, yeah. So
And
Danielle has a line.
Bougie kids, no?
Bougie kids, yeah.
Is it bougie kids?
It is bougie kids. Bougie is one of those words that I would have no concept of how you spell.
Well, I think people spell it differently, don't they? Like boogie, they spell it like, or they spell it with like a J double E at the end.
And maybe with a U?
Yeah, so it's like BOUJEE or BOUGIE or I don't really know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's quite a cute concept.
I quite like it, yeah.
I didn't actually like any of the things.
Yeah, but it's not really our fashions, is it? Like,
no, I can see that it would absolutely sell though.
Oh, in Jersey, absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, so then we talk about how she calls a spade a spade.
Well, I know, but then also as well, I like the fact that she basically says that she blames Melissa for the drama between Teresa and Joe.
Yeah, because of her brother.
Yeah, that was everything. But then Melissa gets her back by saying, you can't just not be speaking because of like Instagram videos. And her Instagram video was everything. The way she falls over at the end gave me life. What was she advertising? The cleaning spray or the boots?
I think it was the cleaning spray.
I didn't understand because I was just looking at the sparkly boots. I had no idea what she was doing. And another one, she's so honest. She was like, all these people filming themselves and they're making millions. I could do that. Like, she's so honest and raw. I love it. Like, Melissa Gorga would never admit to the fact that she's doing it because she wants to have the same level of fame as everyone else. Like, oh, I love Danielle and Rachel so much.
Yeah, I like, and Melissa going, it's not always the wife, and she's like, sometimes it's the wife.
But you could kind of say something though. Like you could do something, like but and
it's a hard line because I feel like that is a story that loads of people will empathize with, isn't it, in some part. I think it's a well-trodden path. That whose fault is this?
Yeah, absolutely. But
because then we go to the art show,
right? When the dad walked in and said, "I'm not taking my shoes off," that was it. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. That dad is my new favorite.
Sign me up to the Big Phil show.
Yeah, he's my new favorite. He's my new Frank Catania. Obviously not. I don't want to have sex with him.
He's like the next. But... He's like the future of Frank Catania. Yeah. He's probably the same age.
And when the mum came in, he was like, "Get off the carpet."
She's like, "Oh fuck."
Poor is it Valentina? Her one?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't worry, Valentina is unaware what any of the little people are doing.
Oh, she's so cute. And this is inspired by Jackson Pollock.
Mondrian.
Yeah. Primary colors. Oh, but the fact that she did that for her, she's such a good mom.
It's very cute, isn't it?
Like, I wouldn't do that for my kids.
No.
I don't have the energy. I do enough.
Oh, don't, man. You should hear the request I've got for fucking World Book Day.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's your own fault because you're good at that stuff.
But till now, I've managed to block that.
What's Dan?
We've got Big Phil. We've got Angel. We've got Flowers. We've done the art show. Then we get into the brother chat.
Yeah.
And how she doesn't talk to the brother.
And the mum doesn't either.
No.
That was a shock to me, actually.
No, the statement to me was the term mega bitch. I was like, right, so we're in no way moving. We're not trying to.
We're not moving forward.
Bridges here, are we?
No.
You can come to me.
I mean, yeah, you can't call someone on national television a mega bitch and
hope to mend that.
But then again, it could be another Gorga situation, right? Where they see that they're on the show, they're making money, so they want to make friends again, so they can come on the show as well. So it might actually work out.
Maybe. I don't want Big Phil to be under that kind of emotional pressure. It can't be good for his heart.
He looks like he's one tear away from a brain aneurysm, doesn't he?
It's not okay, is it?
No, absolutely not. If he can't even bend over to untie his shoes.
And no. I was like, I'm just not sure we should be talking about this and giving out limoncello shots. I feel like it's not the answer. I feel like everyone should calm down and have a tea.
Nice cup of English breakfast, herbal maybe, like a chamomile.
Yes. If anyone needs a chamomile tea,
sniff some lavender, do something like
that home footage.
Oh,
you got your baby brother.
So there's a big age gap, between them. She looked older, like 5 years or something older than her brother. Not big age gap, but
I think that's reasonable. Some people have a gap between their kids, babe.
I know. Unlike me.
You're sitting over here judging Rachel.
I know, right? Yeah, because mine was 2 and 3 months, I think. Yeah, something like that anyway.
I've missed Jen's house.
Yes, we've missed that part out when they're gonna have to get money and Olivia's just in her nightgown.
Life of me.
This is like
I don't care what she's selling. Take my money.
She needs her own show.
The hair flick.
And then Jen's like, you're too damn cute. And the brother was like, don't do that.
The brother was bald. He's like, oh, good Lord, she's going to be insufferable.
And Bill just looked absolutely shell-shocked by the
Bill
fact
is
that
like,
she was
why are we paying
them
them fucking $14 to take their breakfast plates into the dishwasher? What?
They would get a rude awakening being in my house, a rude awakening. The stuff that my kids are expected to do.
Jen is like that. I'm like, Jen, how have you got to this point in your life? How can you not do anything?
Yeah.
How do you not know how to clean fucking glasses?
Yeah.
Like, aren't you supposed to be a good little Turkish wife?
Well, Bill was like, no, we do it this way because there's a water shortage and mummy likes to waste water. Like, that was a bit much.
It's true though.
Yeah. I don't know what she... Why are you rinsing a glass to put it in the dishwasher?
But I don't understand this. I think that's you're just defeating yourself.
A soiled plate you scrape off, I get.
No, I like to challenge my dishwasher.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like, try harder.
Okay.
You have one job.
Fair enough. I hope you have a warranty on that.
Do you know how many dishwashers I have been through since I moved into this house? I'm on the third one.
Right. So do you not think that you're the problem at this point?
No, yes. There is that. I'm starting to think that I have been more delicate since this last one. About how does Bill think she's self-reflective? Oh dear.
He really doesn't
He tried
stand
so
for his
hard.
wife, does he?
No.
It does not stand behind his wife at
No,
all.
not considering how much he stands behind
Him.
Louis.
Oh, mate, he went big for Louis. I'm the brother-in-law he never had. Oh.
Okay, shots fired.
Joe Gorga felt that in his soul. The way he responded to that, he felt that in his soul.
Yeah. But yeah, he doesn't like his wife.
No, I don't think he likes her either. I don't. I mean,
No.
would you? She's a lot.
She is a lot.
And like, I could feel like she spends a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's no happy, like, maybe she gives good blowjobs. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I'm not sure if culturally he's really expecting that, is he? I feel like he very much fits the trope of having like a wife
and a side piece
and somebody you enjoy.
Yeah.
And them not being the same person. Because she's had a lot of kids.
5.
Yeah. Like, so she's a great wife.
Fantastic wife. She's not barren.
And they're fucking fun, aren't they, those kids?
Oh, those kids are everything.
I mean, get a gold star just for Olivia.
Yeah. He looks so disappointed when he comes in from work and she's still in her nightgown. And he's
you could just feel he's just like, can I, like, the size of this fucking house, and
why is everyone
can't
in
get
one
away
room?
from you?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's got a bit somewhere that they don't know about. He's got a bit where you pull a book and it
where he lowers himself down to the like the floor opens up and he just like lowers down. I want that.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of Bill Aiden if he has that.
I'm a bit jealous of Bill Aiden's secret man cave.
Yeah, absolutely. And then is it boys' night?
No, then it's the Shaw house.
Oh,
then it's
I'll block that from memory.
Does vinegar go off? Virginity rocks.
Okay, can we talk about this shirt? That's not appropriate for anyone to wear at 14 years old. I'm sorry.
Is he 14?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a tad young.
First of all, what does he even know? I mean, I don't.
I mean, come now.
Yeah. I don't want to think of my 14-year-old son like even contemplating having sex. Never mind. I feel like the daughter needs to wear that top.
Well, that's what Melissa said, and I thought, ooh, that's a bit of a. You're better off teaching your society. Would be better if we just teach
our sons,
to be respectful and be in control, wouldn't they?
At least be strap up. Like, I just
you're just printing out t-shirts that say on the front virginity rocks and on the back say use a condom.
Yeah, just strap up. Like, that's all I'm asking. Like, please. Like,
yeah, I feel, yes, the go tell your sister thing hit me. I did think it's either a message for all or a message for none.
Yeah. We're all about equal opportunity. We're all about equal opportunities over here, people. Oh, got itchy, but yeah. Oh, I don't know.
So then all the fam turn up and come round, and Joe's making a big deal of how he's so good with his mother-in-law.
Yes.
Not
but I really like her, and I like Melissa.
I like her. I like the sisters.
Yeah. It's just Melissa I have an issue with.
Yeah.
I would rather they were on the show. Maybe I'd like Melissa more if they filmed with Melissa more. Like, you know, and if we saw their dynamic a bit more, you know, like maybe I would see her as a real human.
She's been a bit false then, isn't she? It just all doesn't play as true. All that I don't want to have this conversation in front of the children.
Oh, okay.
We just fucking bitch about them all the fucking time.
Every time you can. Yep.
I like that her mum's getting some young though. Good for her.
Some of them are 40. How old's the mum?
Oh yeah.
She doesn't look a day over 60. 40's not that young. I think she could go 30.
Okay, cool.
And it'd be comfortable. I think she should go get out that 30-year-old D. I do.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe she just thinks.
Like Candice says, she needs those young tight balls.
Tight balls.
Not the old balls.
I obviously can't remember what her name is.
I thought you were going to say, I can't remember what type balls are.
No. No tightness problems in this house, thank you.
I don't know what the mum's name is, but the sister's name is Lisa, but it's spelt Lisa.
Yeah.
That annoys me.
I can't deal with any of these options.
Like, come on, The Simpsons were on at the time that she was born. That's how you spell Lisa.
People know how you spell Lisa.
Yeah, like, it's a common name.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Then it's guys' night. We're having green apple martinis. We're asking bartenders if they dress themselves.
Because Joey B doesn't, does he? Bless him. She changed my shirt 3 times.
Order a gin and tonic with olives in.
Yeah, so it's almost like a
It's
martini,
not,
but it's
not
not
a martini.
No, it's not. It's a gin and tonic. It's a dirty gin and tonic.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
That's not what that comes with. If I was a bartender, I'd just be like, no,
No.
You can have a gin and tonic with lemon or lime, like every other fucker.
Or an orange at Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's loads of things you can put in a G&T, to be honest.
Yeah, elderflower,
Yeah.
juniper berries.
Yeah. That's just some mint, mate. You don't want olives in it.
I don't like gin anyway, so.
Oh, I like gin.
No,
You have to if you work in the theatre, or else you're not allowed.
Oh, because yeah, it's the thing. You have a G&T, don't you?
It's the water, yeah.
Yeah. And Frank Catania's very upset that he's misses his relationship.
Oh.
And Paulie's not coming.
Paulie didn't come. That was a shame.
Yeah. That was a shame.
It was it's a missed opportunity. I like Paulie, but he is going to have to come into the fold.
I don't think he wants to, and I think that's going to be his undoing, isn't it? Like, he needs to.
I feel like he does want to.
Oh, really?
I just feel like he wants to direct the narrative. It would be so hard when Frank is so loved.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't know. And then Louis turns up and it all goes to shit.
Well, first, John turns up with his presents.
Yeah. That was everything. And
I love the idea that someone could give you nappies and then you have to be like, my ex-wife never calls me and I put my feelings aside so that she could be happy. And I just think, God, that's a lot of things to be happening in a 3-minute period of your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then Louis does turn up and Bill says that he's the brother-in-law that he's never had.
Bill Hayden. Oh.
And yeah, it all descends into madness. And all the new guys are like, I don't think they were aware. They weren't fully prepped, were they? No,
I think they thought there was like some slight beef, but it wasn't really that deep.
I think they thought, oh, this will be like a kind of filler thing that I have to go to that'll be kind of, I'll get a free dinner.
Yeah, absolutely. They do order good food though, don't they? Everything on that table looked amazing.
Yeah, mozzarella sticks, round of burgers, round of shots.
And chicken wings.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Cool. Round of shots, round of burgers. Sign me up.
Absolutely. I mean, not today, but like any other day, I'm there.
But they were all they're not backward in coming forward, the new dudes.
No, they were very.
They were like, no, this is they were like, this is a rule. This is an Italian rule.
It's
you
family.
Should invite those people.
Absolutely.
And maybe I don't think they felt like they were being dicks. They felt like they were going, well, Louis not Italian, so maybe we should tell him.
Yeah, like even when Joe B was like I'm Italian, I know this is how things work. Like you can't have these things. But I really liked the interaction between Louis and Joe. So when he was asking him questions and Louis was just like, basically get to the fucking point. What is it that you're trying to say? Stop skirting around the issues here. Let's just have it.
Stag do bullshit.
Yeah, let's just have I hope they film the stag do because I think it's gonna be chaos. And just the way, like, what is Joe's problem? Like, why is he so he's such an angry little man, isn't he?
yeah, exactly. Why is he so angry? What is the beef? What is the problem?
It's because he's got a small penis. I genuinely believe that's what it is. He's just angry at the world because his penis is small.
He's just upset because his sister's more famous than him.
Yeah,
I'm like, mate,
and her husband's penis
this is not
bigger.
your problem because this is a show called The Real Housewives. You were never going to win that. You're not going to be the best housewife.
I mean, he could try.
He can't fucking try because he's so, like, determinedly old-fashioned.
Yeah. And Melissa probably earns more money than him at this point anyway.
Well, not enough to pay their builders.
Well, no. Or
isn't he a fucking builder?
Yeah.
Why have you not paid all these contractors? I just think, why haven't you done shit? I mean, I know there's more than one trade, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea.
And then right at the end, we see Teresa rings him and is like, so you want to, like, put this to bed?
Yeah.
And he's like... He like, says he doesn't want to, like... He's been, like, going, I don't want to, like, waste time about this. And, like, but all you've done is fucking bring it up.
But no, he doesn't want to put it to bed because then he doesn't have a storyline.
Yeah.
That's the point, isn't it?
Like, you've made this whole fucking hoo-ha and you won't let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're poking and poking and poking it.
Yeah.
Ugh, stupid man.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm interested to see because, like, it really explodes, doesn't it, as the season goes on between them. So I'm interested to see how that goes down.
Yeah. There wasn't enough Dolores in this episode. That was my criticism.
Yeah, I agree.
But they're just keeping us keen. I think they know what they're doing. A little tiny snippet.
Yeah.
Little flash of little Frankie.
I mean, that's what the people want at the end of the day, isn't it? But he needs to wear less clothes. I don't want to see Frank Sr. naked and I don't get to see Frank Jr. naked. Like, could you imagine? The internet would have broke if they were both standing side by side together without a top on. The internet would have broke. That would have been it. My TV would have had steam coming out the top. I would have had to go take a shower. It would have been a whole thing. They missed the beat there.
Okay.
Miami.
Ugh. What happened?
They're still in the Bahamas.
Yeah, they are.
They're still in the Bahamas. This is the longest 3-day trip I've ever been on.
So they're having the foot row.
Yes.
The foot Frankie row.
The foot Frankie, okay.
That's a lot of Frankies, eh? A lot of Franks.
A lot of Franks, yeah.
I don't really know anyone called Frank.
I have a Frank in my family.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Francis, but
well, yeah.
Mm.
And Adriana is just insane, right?
Yeah, she's so far removed from reality, and how we went from, first of all, she said analogy. Why would you there's 2 words in the Housewives dictionary that you're not allowed to use: analogy and hypocrite.
A word and a H word.
Like, don't do that. First of all, they don't get it. And then so she went from being so standing her ground, so tough about it, to breaking down in confessionals. Oh no, breaking down with, why isn't anyone empathizing with me? I'm alone. I can't cook for myself.
It's all entirely theoretical. Like, if I lost my foot in an accident, which has not happened,
this is what
you have a bruise, calm the fuck down. I'd have to do my own grocery shopping. Oh, I'm like, babe, there are people who manage all of these things. You were just upset that you were grown up.
I only have a year left of alimony. Then I'm going to have to start taking care of myself.
Start paying for myself. Right, so you're getting alimony now while your son is at university. Babe.
That's different. It's not child support.
But, mate, imagine.
She's so God. She's so. And then when she realised
what a dick she was.
And even then, she still didn't really get it. I think the moment she understood it was when she was doing her video release party and she realised that no one was going to turn up. That's when she was starting to backpedal and been like, oh, okay, maybe I should apologise.
I'm the only person who's alone. Right, what is the common denominator here, though, babe? Turns out it's you.
Oh, just don't bring up Frank. Like, just, oh, she's so dumb.
It's just...
so dumb. Oh, and then on top of that dumb behavior, Fucking, my head exploded on this episode with people's behavior. Lenny's mom now blaming Lisa.
Well, she's realised where the money is coming from, hasn't she?
Well, Lenny's cut her off.
Yeah, Lenny's gone, I think the story that you would like to agree with is this one.
Dude, smart.
Because her house is definitely paid for by him. All of it,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. She's so awkward with those children.
Right. When your mum walks into a room and your kids,
my children are really happy, yeah.
They run up to them, right?
Yeah.
I was like, these kids don't even know
those
who
kids
you
have
are.
the whole face of stranger danger, don't they? They're like,
who is this person?
hello, Russian lady.
Oh, the little girl is gorgeous though. She's a mini Lisa, like what Lisa used to look like.
So Lisa's friend, obviously we've met her before, but I haven't met her before.
Which friend?
Lisa's friend who's like, if someone does this to Elle, is she gonna roll over? No, she's not. We're raising her to be better.
Did you never watch the first seasons of Miami?
No.
Oh, so she was in the original Miami.
Yeah, she was good.
Leah Black, yeah. Oh, Leah Black was everything. She was the villain. She was she wasn't the villain. She was, she was great TV. She was great TV.
Yeah, I liked all of it. I was like, I'm glad that someone is saying this to her face.
And she also hasn't aged a day. She looks exactly the same.
Oh, well, that's annoying. When she was like, would you get back with him? And she was like,
The answer is no, dickhead.
I was like, thank fuck. Tell her. The answer is fucking no.
Oh, Jesus. Why would you even entertain that?
Because the practicality of the fact that he's her whole world.
That's just so sad.
It's so sad, but also she's literally, oh no, she hasn't seen Adriana crying in the sea, has she? She wasn't there.
No.
But she's used to a lifestyle and she doesn't have a skill set, and
she's gonna get paid out. Like, it's not like she's not gonna get any money. She's not.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But Ashley herself.
This is true.
Because he seems to be a real dick. Like,
yeah, he's an asshole, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's like, all this stuff is my stuff, and you've just been the person who happens to live here.
At this time, yeah. They've not built anything together. That's really sad.
It's like so dickish.
Like, no part of their marriage meant anything to him.
Yeah, it's entirely contractual.
It's heartbreaking.
It's awful.
Could you imagine like having that much time of your life with somebody and them just like acting like you don't even exist? Like you're a non-entity.
No, and that's the bit why we wouldn't be able to imagine, like, if someone said those questions to us, could you be, what happens if you go back together? We couldn't imagine saying yes, because we'd be like it's so rude, and then like the new piece and all of that is so bad.
Like, I wouldn't have taken him back the first time.
No, exactly. I think, yeah, I've always been very clear about this black and white line.
Oh, I'm like a drunken fumble in a nightclub is different to an actual relationship, and he's having an actual relationship. Like a drunken fumble, you may have to sleep outside. I may set fire to all of your shit, and we may have to go to there might be some issues, but you would think that you could try to have some semblance of something. But like, you've had an emotional affair at this point, and that to me is too far. It's too far.
I mean, I don't feel like she cannot have. It can't have been as much of a shock as she's pretending it is.
No, of course not, because we saw it coming.
Yeah.
He's been telling her for years.
Exactly.
It's not. I mean, it wasn't a shock to anyone but Lisa.
I don't think it was a shock to Lisa either. I think she's either actively pretending or it's like she was suppressing it.
Yeah. I mean, and also as well, how did she drive that big god awful Rolls Royce in those high heels?
Oh my god! But none of them really can drive those cars, can they? I get so nervous anytime that you never see them park. They just like really badly stop outside a restaurant. I'm like, oh fuck.
The body shop,
huge.
The body shops in America make a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that's where you should invest.
Yeah, repairing dents and scrapes and all sorts of shit. Oh yeah. What else happens in Miami? They have the the video release party at the end. But what happens before that?
They have Julia and Gertie's. Is it Gertie's birthday? No, it's Kiki's birthday.
Oh, and they send the 50 cake to the table and Kiki loses her shit. That was everything.
What?
That was everything.
What was the fire? I think I sort of missed a beat in the back. I missed the introduction to that restaurant. Why was there so much fire outside?
Oh, I don't know.
It was like a whole scene when everyone was like, "Oh, it's a lot of fire."
Oh, I didn't really clock the fire.
Because was it Japanese?
Yeah, katsuo, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, and they were having sake, but then like those dancers,
they weren't Japanese.
I was like, "What? What is this? Where are we?"
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did the cakes wrong, and Adriana brought this shit like in her luggage, did she?
Yeah, must have.
And she wants a big thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I just think you've gone on holiday with a fucking wedding planner. Why are you bringing balloons? Like, you're on holiday with an events planner. Like, Gertie could have had this FedExed here.
Excuse me. A Vogue.
Yes,
events planner. Let's get it. If we're going to do titles, let's get it right.
Just think, there are people whose job it is, like, there will be an events team at that hotel. You don't have to bring your own balloons.
I know. It seems like a waste of a suitcase.
Yes.
I mean, she might. Well, I mean, yeah, it didn't make any sense to me.
No, that was sad. I felt for Julia. So this is quite.
She was stuck in the middle, wasn't she? She
was,
really didn't know.
And I felt for Nicole as well, because she was like, I've sort of ended up on the wrong team.
Okay, I'm like, can we just talk about Dr. Nicole's skin?
Yes, flawless.
She glows. Every inch of that bit. This each and every part of that bitch's body glows. Her legs, her bum, her stomach, her cheeks. Like, she's just, every part of her's flawless. It's annoying.
It's so endearing when they call her Nikki, and I don't know why, because I don't think that about other people who are called Nikki, also called Nicola, that I know. I just think, oh, it's so cute when they call her Nikki.
Dr. Nikki. I like Dr. Nikki.
Yeah.
And Nicole's really starting to annoy me. She's just, everything about her irritates me. I love the way she speaks. I love the way she looks. I love her fashions. She's so annoying. I love her so much. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I feel like I have no interest in really seeing Larsa anymore.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah, you're not bringing anything new. No. I don't feel like the holiday has helped my Larsa.
I thought the first 2 episodes of Miami, Larsa was like, was ranking as a top tier housewife. Yeah, and then she just kind of she's gone into nothingness now. She just likes to make it's unnecessary drama. Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, but she needs to wear more clothes, or clothes that fit,
or different coloured clothes.
Yeah, she's always in the same colours, isn't she?
It's a bit too washed out.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I need to see a bolder colour on her.
The yellow was nice in the confessional, but the structure of the outfit wasn't, but the colour was nice.
Yeah, it wasn't like the right cup size, was it? Like the other bits were fine, but yeah. But it's all a bit washed out. Yeah. And I think maybe that's the filter, maybe that's the filming, maybe in real sunlight that looks fine, but I just think you've spent so much time and effort on that shape. You could be setting it off a bit more.
Oh, I totally agree. I thoroughly liked Kiki turning up to Marisol's house full catwalk and Marisol saying it was supposed to be casual. And Kiki was like, this is casual. This is casual. I love that so much.
This is how I sleep.
I love that so much. Kiki is everything. She needs, what do they have in Miami?
Bag of cocaine.
Okay, well, okay. She needs a bag of illegal substances.
What do they have? I don't think they have anything.
No, they don't.
I think they just have their hands on their hips.
Margarita.
Pineapple, something with an umbrella in, who knows. I loved when
a flamingo. It's flamingos, isn't it? I think it's flamingos, Miami. Yeah. I don't think they hold a flamingo, but I think their symbol is a flamingo.
Flamingos with goats.
Okay. Yep, absolutely.
I loved it when Marisol was saying we're doing bumps of caviar.
On the way. Oh, caviar dude was hot though. I enjoyed looking at him.
And Alexia does apparently know her caviar
really well.
Oh.
Well, caviar tastes the same to me.
Just all tastes like salt.
Yeah, it's just like a salty ball, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
A brown salty ball.
I mean, it's fine. I don't quite get it. I'd much rather have an oyster.
I agree. Yeah, but I like any kind of seafood though.
Yeah, I like seafood, but
I feel like an oyster is more of a meal for me.
Object. Maybe I'd be more into caviar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a lot of opportunity to be like, oh no, thanks, I'll pass.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I prefer to have oysters as well, I think. Yeah. I'll have a good oyster. What else happens? I can't remember.
Nothing. There's the video party. No one comes. We see it.
Adriana looked incredible though.
Yeah, but the video's shit in it.
It really is. It's not a great video. It's not a great video. Does she actually sing? Is that actually her singing?
I think through the medium of auto-tune.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's still something.
So I had a conversation with a Portuguese person and a South American person, a Mexican person, and the Portuguese person said there's no resemblance between Portuguese and Spanish, and they absolutely wouldn't be able to speak the same language.
Oh.
And the Mexican person said, yeah, of course we can understand people from Brazil.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting turn of events.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think Adriana's accent is really different
to
the like Cuban Spanish ladies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to tell you any of the things why, but I can identify that it's different. But no, nothing else happened in the episode as far as I'm aware.
No. But yeah. So we got the trailer of Ultimate Girls Trip season 3.
Yep.
It looks insane.
It does.
I'm very excited now. I wasn't excited before. I just wanted to see season 4. I've forgotten about season 3, but now I'm into it.
Okay, good. What are you excited about? I'm excited about
it looks like there's a lot of drama.
It does look like there's a lot of drama. Also, it looks like there's costumes, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of good fashions and bad fashions.
And I think there's people being dressed up in native dress. Always a good time, isn't it?
Yep. Giselle's vagina nearly gets massaged. And someone plants drugs on Liam McSweeney.
Plants.
Because she's sober, I would like to believe it was
okay, true. That's fine.
A dodgy situation, but also, I mean, you're in Thailand, so.
But they're strict in Thailand. They're strict about movement, aren't they? Don't do shit in Thailand.
No, don't. Absolutely not. Do you remember Brookside?
Yes.
I remember that episode, that whole thing when they put drugs in the kids' teddy bear and they were going to Bangkok and then they got arrested in Bangkok and they were in prison for like months in Bangkok. Like that. Every person
that is the after school special.
Yeah, every person who ever wants to smuggle drugs or think it's a good idea should watch that series of Brookside and then understand that's ridiculous. So anyone who is not English or of a certain age, Brookside was a soap opera in the UK on Channel 4 that got cancelled about 10-15 years ago.
Oh yeah. And
it was
15.
Not a show I should have been watching as a child. We had heroin addicts, we had
it was not a terribly good soap either.
No, it was horrendous, but it had
it was
it had a Liverpool accident. So that for me, that was it. That's my favourite accident in the whole wide world. I
don't think I actually ever watched Brookside.
Oh, I did.
I think my mum would have disapproved.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
I mean, I can't imagine why, because it's not like she ain't got a northern accent.
Well, fair.
We watched Corrie and Emmerdale.
Yeah. I watched all of them. We were equal opportunity soap opera.
Oh, no, we couldn't do EastEnders because, it's the South, isn't it?
It's the South, right, yeah, fair.
Right.
All right.
I think we need to have or at some point once we fall out of once Potomac's over, I think we should have a Vanderpump gathering of my thoughts.
Okay, because I'm sure you've got a lot to say.
I have so much to say because I've never met these people before, really.
Yeah, you're getting season 1 versions of them now.
I just have so many questions. I need to
Except
know
for
your
Lala
thoughts on
sober.
these people.
Okay.
Because I don't understand.
All right. Just know that James Kennedy has been, always will be, and will remain an asshole.
He's such a dick.
It's just, every
Is
part
he
of him annoys
closeted?
me.
Is that what it is? What is it?
I
What's
think,
wrong with him?
Okay, so if you'd watched Vanderpump Rules, you wouldn't be asking me this question.
I know, but that's why. Okay, but I'm not going to watch it. You just have to judge me and tell me the answers.
A couple of seasons ago, you saw Logan in this episode, like briefly. He was just like one of the guys in the background.
Yeah.
So he's gay, and he was friends with James Kennedy before he was friends with Lala. And there was Logan started a rumor that him and James used to hook up on a regular basis.
Oh.
It was a whole thing.
His face is not the right size. Is it?
Wait, hold on.
For the other bits of his face.
I was going to say it's not the right size to be gay. Like what?
No,
Where
just
are we going?
as an aside, for a human, his face it's not quite right.
Okay.
There's some looking people in that.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
All right,
anyway,
we'll catch up. All right, guys. It was been a pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.